Well, we are now just over a week away from Election Day. Local 5 looked into whether homeless people in Iowa can cast their vote and what kind of documentation they would need to do so. Our Alex Fulton is in studio after getting some answers to those very questions. Alex.
According to the Secretary of State's office, homeless people are eligible to vote in elections. One local nonprofit is working to make sure that all people have a say in who represents them. Just like everyone else, homeless people need to register to vote. Iowa requires that people register online or in person by filling out a form with their name, date of birth, address, sex, and party affiliation. Iowa does allow homeless people to list wherever they sleep or a place they frequently return to as their current address. That could be a homeless shelter, a park, a family member's home, or even somewhere else entirely. Local nonprofit Vision Leads has spent the last several weeks getting Polk County's homeless population registered.
A lot of people don't know that they can vote if they're unhoused, so it's a lot of just letting them know, hey, if you have an address and you're sleeping there, we can get you set up here.
Unfortunately, the deadline to register to vote has already passed. However, everyone can still register at early voting sites and on Election Day. They'll need to bring an ID like an Iowa driver's license and proof of residence like a utility bill, pay stub, or lease. Homeless people who do not have those documents can bring an attester to confirm that they are who they say they are. That attester must be a registered voter in the same precinct as the person trying to vote. Both parties will need to sign an oath swearing that the statements being made are true.
Every person matters, no matter if they have a roof over their head, if they don't. They should be participating because every vote matters in every election, and every election is going to determine our future.
Vision Leads has already registered about a dozen homeless people in Polk County ahead of the upcoming election.
I think the more we participate, the more things can change and that we can improve our own lives.
Now, there are a few other things to be aware of in Iowa. To cast a ballot, you can't have a felony unless you've had your rights restored and can't be deemed incompetent to vote by a judge. Stephanie?